Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Marissa Explains It All. Today I am excited to share with you guys a 30-day look into the SK2 Patera facial treatment line. So if that sounds interesting to you, stay tuned and I'll be right back. So this is super exciting to me because I have tried one product by SK2 and it was the Patera Essence, like one of their most popular items, and I loved it. I felt like it really brightened my skin, and so I was so excited when I got this in the mail. I actually received this product in exchange for an honest review, so I did not purchase this with my money. I was sent it, but this is what the box looks like. And if you're not familiar with SK2, they are a Japanese beauty company that's been around since the 80s, and they kind of have formulated their products based on like a proprietary compound made from yeast. And so it's kind of like their main ingredient is yeast in some of their products. And it's just a luxury skincare line. It's something that is a little pricey and honestly something that I haven't really wanted to, pay the money to buy. And so I got this in exchange for a review. So I am going to do a 30-day look into these 4 products that they have sent me. And so here's what I am looking at. It's just a little card that shows me kind of some of the products and what I'll be looking through the next 30 days. And so essentially it is a cleanser, a toner, an essence, and a lotion. And so let me go ahead and unbox this bad boy. And it comes with like a nice little seal here. And when you unbox it, of course, I just haven't even looked at these at all. These are trial sizes, of course, so this is not going to be like a full-size product by any means, but it's just enough if you use it kind of sparingly to be able to, last for 30 days. So let me unwrap all these. So first we start with the cleanser, and this is what it looks like in the mini form, of course, and I'll put the prices on the screen as they come up. And this is just a facial treatment cleanser, and this is supposed to be foaming, purifying and foaming. Of course, all these products are made in Japan. It has a scent to it. It's lightly scented, so it's not bad. It smells like soap. So I'm gonna have to see how these do. I've never tried the cleanser. So we'll see how that goes. Next up is the facial treatment lotion, which is actually a toner. So this is what it looks like in the small mini form. And this is just the toner that will be step 2 in the product. I don't have a lot of information about these products as far as, it lists the ingredients on the back here and as far as what's in them, but I don't know exactly how they perform yet. So this one is just more of a clear, of course, a clear toner allows you to expect a liquid. So that one is, this one has like a slight yeast smell to it. I think it might have that yeast compound in it perhaps. And then next up in the skincare regimen would be your essence. And this is the one I'm familiar with using. This is what it looks like, and it's just another clear liquid. And I do use it kind of sparingly just because it's so pricey. This one has a little bit of that stronger kind of, it's not bad. It's slightly scented, but it's a very distinctive smell, and it probably is that like yeast compound that I'm smelling in addition to the other products that are in it. So not a bad smell. It's not strong, and in fact it dissipates immediately. So I don't smell anything anymore. So it dissipates right away, but that is the 3rd step in the routine. And then the 4th step is a moisturizer, and this is their Skin Power Airy Milky Lotion. And this is what the packaging kind of looks like. Just plastic. And when I open this up, it is a kind of a rich looking cream. So that looks pretty nice. So we'll see. This one is scented. This is a floral scent. So this is not per se a clean beauty product. I would say it probably has some things in it, some fragrance, of course. This one is fairly fragranced, I would say. So I'm looking forward to trying these out. That's a little bit about the product or what I'll be trying out for the next 30 days. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can get these to last 30 days for me. I think I can if I'm using it sparingly. And I will check in halfway through and tell you guys and show you how my skin is looking to see if it brightens. I think that is kind of the point of this Patera Essence, is to really brighten the skin. And then of course the rest of the products are meant to, keep your skin clear, hydrated, just kind of the things that a typical skincare routine you would expect. So I'm gonna check in at the halfway mark, and then I will check in afterward and tell you guys how it went and my final thoughts. So let's start first up with just my skin au naturel without this makeup on to see what it looks like as a before shot. has been over a month now, and we're going to do a little kind of final shot just to see how my face looks, and then I'll go into some final thoughts about each product and about the line as a whole. So as you can see, it looks like it's okay. I still have some acne scars that it hasn't lightened up in over a month. I still have new acne breakouts that kind of popped up and are now maybe just kind of healing, so it didn't really stop that. I do still have the redness in my cheeks, which I think is maybe an adult onset rosacea. So I do have that, and that didn't stop it. And so yeah, I mean, I think it's probably okay, but I think in general it didn't make maybe a huge difference in my skin. I'll see when I kind of compare it next to my before pictures and see if maybe the before and after video shows something different on camera. Alright, so it has been over a month and I am ready. The results are in, so let's dive into some final thoughts on each product and just an overall impression. So as far as final thoughts, I'll take it one by one on the product. So as far as the cleanser goes, I thought it was okay, but I feel like it wasn't very good for dry skin. So I do have very dry skin, and it just seemed to kind of dry it out more, and I did not really like the fragrance in it. So it's not something that I would actually buy again or use. I don't really like the cleanser very much, so I think that might be a pass for me. Next up is the facial, I actually threw the bottle away too. Next up is the facial treatment clear lotion. And so this product is just kind of a toner, and I felt like this was okay as well. I did not see like a really big difference. I did notice kind of maybe some more little tiny bumps that like popped up, and my skin was kind of dry, so I'm like, well, maybe the toner is drying it out. I don't know if there's alcohol in here. I'm just taking a scan. So I don't see alcohol in here, so maybe that is not you know, drying, but I don't really feel like my skin needs toner, and I've never really used a toner successfully, so I think I would also skip this, and it's not something that I would purchase for dry skin. Next up is the facial treatment essence, and this is the product that I had used before, and I loved it. I thought this was great. Every time I used this, I noticed that my skin was less red, it was brighter the next day, and it looked great. But I think if you stop using it for a couple days, like, you kind of lose the effect. So I feel like it didn't really make a long-term impact on my skin. It's just kind of like you have to keep using it to keep seeing like the daily effect kind of goes away really quickly. But this is the one product I think that I would continue to use, and I really do enjoy, although it is a little pricey. Of course, the price point is a little high for my budget, but I thought it was the best product out of the bunch. Lastly is the SK2 Skin Powder Milky Airy Lotion. So this is the lotion that I tried with it. I could not use this more than 2 days. So I tried to use this, and not only did it burn kind of when I put it on, but I think it's because of the fragrance, and that is the main turnoff for me. Was the fragrance is so strong in this product. Like, I put it on and it's just like, it seems light like at first, but it's like perfume, and so I felt like all day I kept smelling it and smelling it and smelling it, and I just couldn't get away from it because it was all over my face. Every time I would move or shift, like the wind would just take it under my nose, and I would just like smell this perfume like right in my face. It was like living in a cloud of perfume, and I hated it. I don't like to smell something like that fragrance wise. And also, like, more importantly for me, now that I have a baby, I'm always, you know, next to him, and he, you know, is on my like chest and, you know, shoulder or whatever, and he's like close to my face, and oftentimes he would, you know, when I put him up on my shoulder, you know, it would like transfer to him, and my husband could smell it on him later, and so he was like, he smells like perfume, and it's from my lotion. So I really just did not enjoy this. So not only because I discontinued it, not because of that, just because of that, but also because it just burned as well. So I don't think my skin really liked the fragrance in this one. So I would say this is not a good product for someone with sensitive dry skin, or just someone who doesn't like fragrance in general in their skincare. So final thoughts altogether. I thought as a line this was okay. I thought, you know, in general it's not something that I would probably purchase again, just because I don't think that I liked enough of the products to actually buy the whole set. I think that I really just enjoyed the facial treatment essence, and so I probably would buy that again if I got it on a good sale. Maybe this is my annual sale at Sephora, but it wasn't something that I feel like was worth it to me to pay that luxury price tag for. And I definitely did not enjoy the fragrance that was in the cleanser and the moisturizer. So those two were not for me, because I'm looking for something that is fragrance free. So those are my thoughts. Let me know if you guys have tried any of these, and maybe if you have anything else that you'd like me to test out, let me know. Happy to be the guinea pig for you guys, so let me know what you'd like to see. Until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye.